This $1 million basketball player had his girlfriend paying half the rent. Y'all check this out.
I know you don't. I know you're not worth $200 million and was splitting rent with your ex-girlfriend.
You talking about that I should pay for the whole thing?
Absolutely. Hold on. $200 million deal and you was splitting rent with your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? The right decision. You worth $200 million. Her rent was probably $3,000, bro.
Okay, but
she
look,
killing herself to make half, and then she always with you.
But look,
how is she even making
willing?
that
Okay. So basically, she's looking around. she's looking around for her apartments, and she came across one, but it was way out of her price range. It was like double what she could afford. So I was like, this is really nice. I want you to be able to stay here. I want to be able to pull up and stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you afford? And I'll split it. I'll pay the rest. So
right.
I ended up doing that, and I was like, yo, whatever happens, and I want the people's advice on this too, because I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. I am the
people. Basically, bruh, I said whatever happens in this relationship for the next year, I'm committed to paying this rent.
You're a year by year guy. You committed to the NBA year by year. You committed to your woman year by year.
Because I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna be together. I don't know if this is my wife. I don't know if it's not. So I'm like, okay, for this next year, I got you. Whatever happens, we could break up. I got you for this next year. I'll split rent with you.
You into it with the wrong mindset, though.
I know, but brother, I don't know. I just didn't know. So then we end up breaking up 5-6 months into the rent. And basically that's where I'm at now, where I'm like, man, do I keep helping her out, or is it cooked?
So have you paid your half of the rent? How does that work if you blocked on shit?
No, we were in a little bit of communication. She ended up hitting my phone asking for the bread.
Hell yeah, she gonna keep
which I don't blame her, because she went into that apartment not being able to afford it, and I gave her my word. So
why you just don't send her half for the rest of the year?
Because she need to act right month to month, nigga.
Yeah, dude, I've been waiting for you to wake up this interview. There you go.
Nah, I'm just saying. So like, if I'm paying the remaining months, month to month.
Yeah.
But
I
see she's wilding, and like, bro, it's gonna be hard to continue that agreement. You feel me? That's gonna be tough, because if you're out here wilding, get that next dude to pay that rent.
So I have some thoughts on this. First of all, I don't have a problem with your man paying half her rent, because that's what she signed up for. If she had a problem with it, she should have said something right then and there and never got the apartment. So I don't have a problem with him doing that. Now, the issue I have with the video is you giving that girl your word that you're gonna pay it for the year, then you started acting a little funny with it. See, I don't like that. Don't make that promise in the first place. You didn't have to tell her you're gonna pay it for the year. You told her that. She didn't tell you to do that. So she went and got that apartment. You shouldn't just be saying stuff to be saying it. Your word should mean something. If you told that girl you're gonna pay her rent for the rest of the year, you should have just went on here, wrote her a check, and left it at that. And for the people who believe he's right in making her work for it every month, that's fine. But to me, once you two have broken up, it don't matter what she's doing. You told her that to get her in that apartment, so you need to handle that. Now, after that year, she got to do whatever she got to do. But just write her a check for the rest of the year and call it a day. Especially if you're sitting on $200 million. If she is counting on you to handle that rent until her lease is up or whatever, you should go ahead and take care of it. Regardless of what she got going on, man. Y'all broke up, so it don't matter. And you knew that when you said it. That was part of the agreement. To me, a man's word should mean something. And it sounds to me like his word don't mean a lot to him, because now he's backtracking and saying, I don't know what I should do. I know what you should do. Pay the rent. You shouldn't have said it. I'm not saying he has to pay her rent because he's the man. I'm saying he told her he was going to take care of it for the rest of the year. To me, that is something he needed to do. You can tell her straight up, as long as we together, I'll pay it. But if we break up, you're on your own. Just say that next time. And if she wants to still do it, let her do it. But stop lying to these women. That to me is just garbage. To be honest with you, I think that man feels like as long as he's paying that rent, he should still have some access to her. And the fact that she's probably not giving it to him, he doesn't like it. And to me, that doesn't matter. You shouldn't have said it in the first place. But look, this is how I see it. I would love to hear what y'all think about it. If you were in this situation, would you go ahead and do what you said you're gonna do, or tell her good luck with that?
Okay, no worries.
But nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, thank you.
And is she typically somebody that you would go for?
She's dressed very nice, but actually she's not my type at all.
What's your type?
Not you.
Yo, shout the season, man. Just rejected the man, but then turned around and wanted this man to validate her. Well, like the old saying goes, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
You ever receive some like horrible advice from someone and you like, I didn't need that bull. I told my grandmother one day, I really like charismatic, fun guys over stable, safe guys. And she says, well, silly hoes like silly. I'm like, the
There's an old book by Mary McBride that sums up all my thoughts on this video. It's called Grandma Knows Best, but No One Ever Listens. I'm thinking maybe it's time you listen. I'm just saying.
There's a video going around of a man protecting his wife from being jumped by 5 girls, and the motherfucker's getting tore up about it because he's one of them men that hit women. Let me tell y'all something. If there's anybody that thinks I'm wrong for this and don't want to be friends with me or follow me anymore, totally okay with it. But this is my look on him protecting his wife. You beat them into the ground. Let me tell you something. I got a problem if I see one female with my wife. Okay, that's already a problem with me because my wife didn't marry me, so she would have to fight. You get that? Let me say it one more time. She didn't marry me, so she would have to fight. Now, I haven't had to do this. My wife seems to stay out of trouble. I don't give a if you have a hangy down, if you have an innie, if you used to have a hangy down and have an innie, if you're black, if you're white, if you're Mexican, I don't give a what or who you are. If I see you lay a hand on my wife, no matter the gender or color, I'm the one you're gonna have to deal with. Oh, this is one of the men that hit women. Oh my God, he would hit a woman if his wife got in a fight. No, first I would start off by slinging her ass all the way across the room we was in. She gets a warning sling. Now, mind you, I've never laid my hand on a woman. I've never hit a woman. I've never slapped a woman. Never choked a woman. Never done any of those things. And I can't say I'm a man that don't hit women. I don't want to ever go out and hit a woman. I wouldn't want to hit a woman if I saw my wife getting jumped. But you're damn skippy straight that if 4 women are beating on my old lady, man, I'm going to fold all your shoulders together as hard as I hit you in the chest. I'm going to stomp every one of them out. That's simple. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But my wife married me, and I will do the protecting in this house. I'll do the protecting. If you have an issue with my wife and you can't discuss it out, physical contact's not going to be the way to go because she don't do the physicality in the house. That'd be daddy. Not taking nothing from her. Not taking a thing from her. She might be able to beat 6 bitches' asses by herself. I don't know, but I'm not going to find out. I can just tell you right now, if I see a woman hit my wife in the nose, there is no time for me to find out if she can fight or not because I'm going 8. And the men on here, the men that's going to comment and I'd never do that. I don't hit women. I'd never lay my hand on a woman. My wife can protect herself. You're a punk ass little bitch. Before you even comment, make sure you comment back to me calling you a punk ass little bitch because that's what you are. If your wife's getting her beat down and you just stand, I told her stop talking. I said it. Hey, I don't give a whose fault it is. I'm going to beat that. And I'm not a man that refers to women as I promise you. In this video, I know I have. But that just shows you what the thought, just the little thought in my head of a woman laying her hands on my wife. Ooh, oh my God. Oh my God. I could flip his house right now. Now, mind you, with all that being said, with everything I just said, my wife is well aware that when we go places and we do things, pops off, I'm the one. I'm the motherfucker that's gonna have to deal with everything. She used to be one that would have bad road rage and she flicked somebody off driving down the road. I said, stop doing that. Next they flicked somebody off or cuss at them, holler at them. Hey, stop doing that. Why? They jumped in front of me because if that bitch up there is stupid enough to stop and get out of her car because you flipped her off, I'm gonna have to beat her in because you flipped her off. And if there's a man or men in the car with her, I'm going to have to fight them also because you flipped her off. That goes back to me telling y'all, I don't give a whose fault it is. I don't. That's how I feel about my wife, and that's how I will protect my wife.
I agree with everything this man said. I have no issues with it, no problems with it. The fact that there are people online who disagree with this is crazy to me. If 4 women jumped on my wife and I'm standing there, I'm not supposed to hit them because they're women? That ain't happening. Like he said, I'm gonna make them shoulders touch when I hit them in the chest and fold them in. Because that is not going down. And I agree with the man. I'm not out here hitting women, so that's not my thing. But if you and your friends decide y'all want to jump my wife, y'all gonna have to deal with me. It's just what it is. And this is the thing. If I went out and married Clarissa Shields, yes, that is a different story. I still would help her, but I don't think I would need to. If Clarissa Shields is out there fighting, that's probably not gonna go well for those 4 girls. But in most situations, you ain't marrying no Clarissa Shields. So most likely my woman is not gonna be like that. She's probably gonna be in heels and a dress or a skirt or something. I'm not gonna have 4 girls jumping on her. That is ridiculous. And I also agree with him when he said if one girl tried to jump on her, that ain't happening. Now, am I gonna fight her? No. But I will grab her. She's not hitting on my wife. That's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I don't know who these dudes are who are just gonna sit there and let some girl hit up on his wife. That's crazy to me. I agree with him. My wife didn't marry me, so she has to go out there and fight. Now, there is a key to this whole thing he said. His wife ain't out there like Michael Jackson. She ain't out there wanting to be starting something. She don't put him in a situation where he has to deal with that. He said, yeah, she had road rage at one point and she would yell out of the cars. And again, I don't like that either. I don't want my woman doing that because I have to deal with it. And there are certain women out there who don't understand that. They just run their mouth, do whatever, and now you have to deal with it. I would never deal with a woman who moves that way. And there's a lot of them out there. They just do whatever because they don't have to deal with the repercussions you do. That will put you in a bad situation all day, every day. Those let me call my boyfriend type chicks. Y'all keep dealing with those chicks, you gonna end up dead or in jail messing with a chick like that. And she's gonna go on and get a new dude while you sitting there rotting in prison for the next 10 years because you put your hands on somebody and they didn't make it. That's not the girl you want. But I love the fact that he talked to her about it and she no longer does that. The key is you want a woman who's not gonna put you in that situation, but if that situation pops up, you got her back. That's the way it should be. When it comes to my wife, my hands are non-binary, gender neutral, bisexual, whatever you want to call it, because they don't care what's going on the other side. It's going down either way. There are women out there who always say they don't need a man, they don't want a man, but this right here is one of those things that a lot of them don't think about. Because if you do have a good man in your life, this is part of that package. Ain't nothing going down if that dude is with you. And I know that's not important to a lot of them until they're in that situation. Then you will wish you had it. But anyway, I agree with this man. Let me know what you think about it. Do you agree with him? Do you disagree with him? Leave your thoughts in the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.